Okay. Okay, there it works. Uh, okay. The girls say work. Thank you. Hello. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. There it says it work. I realize they're working on the records as well. Oh yeah, there it is. Hello everyone. We're back to the Molian is here again. We're back to the MCP beta and preview update. What a 20 point. I sorry. What a 21.0.24. Yes. Hello everyone. If right, we're back to the stream. All right. We have it going on. We're live in this week. No need to do editing videos, right? We are no need to record this or making a videos for that way. No problem. I just the matter for that way. Maybe I can be slower for that. So very like if it's something. Okay, very interesting thing. Probably. Oh, so first the breaks on the birchwood on the trees there. All right. Okay, let's dive onto it. All right. Let's go on the chainsaw on there. As you can read on the chainsaw here, if you want to, as you can. Here is a chainsaw if you want to. All right. Thank you. Okay, let's go on the main screen. They have main screen here. Okay, here we go again. We got giving a new paintings as well with the new music, including 3 music discs will be included on this week's beta and preview. Sadly, Slash Limit confirms with the snapshot is not yet coming out. Maybe tomorrow or maybe 19th week of the next week. Yes, as well. As well, I think I had to doing because yes. Okay, let's get started right now on this week's brand new beta and preview. Starting in features and bug fixes and coming out, we have a new music. We're added this week's update. We got added 3 new music discs. Where comes the new music disc, including Principal, and we have to be creator and creator music box person will be included on the music here. As you can, the works are just fine. And Sips with the new background music tracks has been included. Will play in the menu and the following biomes like Badlands, Cherry Grove, Deep Dark, Dripstone Caves, Flower Forest, Group Jagged, Peaks at Lost Caves, Snowy Slopes, and as well with the Stony Peaks where comes the Deeper, Eld Unknown, Endless, Featherfall, Come a bit Remy, Poco, the Puzzle Box, Water, and Yakosobo. The head. It's so cool. There was something great. Imagine a new music disc with sips their own. Yes. But I do not own. Sorry, dude. Everything's however that way. And I do not include the music anyway because why I do not right later on the maybe for snapshot coming out if you don't know for that way. Okay, let's go and moving on on the music disc. And there is a new music disc has been included the creator, the music box person, and the Arantero Prezi PC. The Prezi PC are they new music? Are they new soundtracks this included as well? Yes, the very new sips there now has been included as well with the jukebox. Let's go with the jukebox where it comes. The very joke. For the jukebox. There you go. Okay. Really notifies me. Here we go. When it comes to the new music box, we have to be included. We have placed down over here. It doesn't have an audio yet because when I compress it versions because when modified that one, but doesn't have any music anyway. Later in the snapshot, what might be here is a copyright for what that way. Anyway, as again, very good, cool things are they very nice music disc are very nicely cool. All right, sounded very cool as well. Okay, okay, moving on to the paintings as well. Moving on to the paintings, let's go on the paintings as well. Okay, moving on the paintings, we have to be added 15 new paintings by artist creator Christopher Setterstrand. This is Setterstrand. This is the original creator of the artist paintings. Are they great? We have to be including the backyard. We have Banquet, K-Bird, the changing cotton and boss, fern finding and lummies. The orb, they have all lemons. They have passage, pond, sunflowers, and tides. When it comes to new paintings, during the 15th anniversary, yes, during the 15th anniversary on this streaming for today. Okay, moving on to the gameplay. Let's see about her moving on. Okay, moving on to painting. Let's go to the painting. Close down. And something I need bamboo planks. Place down the bamboo planks and the paintings as well. Yeah, let's go with the paintings. And we're added to paintings as well. Close it there. And moving on to her here. You're gonna lagging for that wasn't this record because before I overload something. We have my GPU process as well because they had offer some ARM for that way. Anyway, I think I read something about. Thank you. They're moving on there. The birds are moving on because I really overload. Ah, here we go. Okay, let's see about the new look of the paintings as well. And placing down here, then the birds are moving on. Very new idea. Ooh, the further break down this. I'm checking out the paintings as well. Oh, there is. This is a new. Oh, there is. There is a new. Has been came out. And oh, there is another one. This thing. New paintings. Very great. Very nice painting as well. Replacing down here. Then I need to change there. This is so very hard to change on there for replacing them. Okay. I do the sound adding more. Probably the sound just a little bit. Ooh, different another new. I think I will add more. They have panels as well. Adding more panels as well. Maybe I like here on the filling. There you go. I think it's something a little bit. Alright. As you can see there. The pretty they're working on. Here we go. I need to find out these new paintings. And this is a new one again. There is a new one. Spin came out as well. Very nice. This is a very nice as well. Ooh, they're very weird. Very new. Another new one. Oh, they're probably very nice. Another new painting as well. Uh-huh. Probably just something a little bit. Probably it's something in place down there. The wall. Placing down here. Placing down here. Okay, placing down here. Same there. Oh, the pack PNG. Probably some different from previously version. Another again, at the same time. But they're different paintings as well because they had different changes. Now how those of the change. Anyway, before I go back to the change log here. Moving on back to the change log here. Okay. Okay, moving on to the air bubbles, where comes the oxygen bar. Now this appears immediately when switching to creative mode underwater from bug report made, ever seen before. Another thing I talk about, the oxygen bar is visible when switching from survival to creative mode underwater. This is one very weird thing cause of the problem. If seems from survival to creative, they still visible like this. And look at that, if creative, they still visible on the underwater device as well. Yes, they are still visible in creative. It's not been removed. We have added an empty state for air bubbles along with wobble when the player is drowning. We have added a popping sound when bubbles pop up on the oxygen bar, which are new sounds are their counts. Okay. Moving on, let's go on the here for recording as well. Moving on the recording, let's go to on the underwater. You left behind the underwater, this space like this, and then zip zero or something. Place down here. Then let's go with the commands here. Let's go the game. Oops, where is something? And where is some in game mode? Yes, here. And for copying and pasting there. Okay. And now it hears the pop sound like this, and it seems loud. This is something very weird. And the bubbles is now left with a dark blue colors as well. And it now has the shakes. The bubbles are now been popped like this as well. And the bubbles is no longer be visible while in creative mode. Yes, it is now been finally fixed as well. Okay, back to the here, over the down here. Moving on to down here as well. Okay, back to the change log here. Okay. Next on the blocks, we have the crafter now show the correct particle when broken for some crafters and broken. Now let's see about this record screen. And here to show say how breaking particles in crafter. Diving in the here on items with crafter. When it comes to crafter as well. Obviously, they're breaking particles. And next on the placing down the crafter here. And then here. And now I break it down here as you can to see there. And moving on the some diamond. We have the diamonds here, the sticks, and deliver one, and deliver one here, as you can. Placing down the here, over here. Of this turns the diamond sword. For example, we have for example here, and then now makes the correct the particles as well. It is now been improved and tweaked. It's now been improved and tweaks. Very improved. This is a very improved. We have particles. We have all top blocks now use top sound instead of generic stone sound. Top block stones like this. We got a bug report made ever seen before. We have top slabs, stairs, walls, and walls is something. Use stone sounds instead of top sounds. Which one has been improved of the sound? Like a Java edition, which one are the sounds? Let's testing out there on there. Okay, moving on to testing on this screen. For example, let's go on the top types related. We have top types related. Let's go with the top. We have normal top slab as well with the walls and stairs as well. It's now been changed it instead of this stone sound of generic. And then we have placing down here. As you can to hear this. Okay, it sounds like a normal top, not stone. Yes, this is a very great. Now has been improved, just like on the Java edition. Moving on to another one. I talk about we have a top wall and policy top wall and top brick wall blocks are no longer visible on maps. Which one has the mixed really has something no idea. And we have top slabs, policy top slabs, and top brick slabs are no longer invisible on maps. Which one they removed the invisible from bug report made? Not visible. It is invisible. There is something less visibility, and as you can previously versions on the here. If I have some place it on tab slabs, and then they're not have a display like this, and if the top brick slabs display on the here, and then it is now in affiliate, they turns invisible and creates the visible on dirt like that. Let me see on the moving on the gameplay on here. Okay, let me see on the gameplay here. When you placing down over the slab types of the top, you can check on there and then here. Okay, let's go ahead and add lines this a little bit. They have placing down on the some underline of top bricks. They have underlines as well. And then moving on the locator map. The city is visible of the maps. And then place down here. And there is a place down here as well. And then create a map here. And then oh no, there is no problem. And now what you see with the lines. Now see the lines of the top now turns to be more visible. If you filling this like this, here filling like this, it's really visible. Here turning visible like this, and then now has them more visible on their underlying black colors as well. They will see the top bricks slab on the color black of the underline. Pretty nice. They were feeling really nice and not cool something. It should be a lighter and a little bit for top related things of the slab. It's now been realizing for that way. That way, they can no longer be invisible. The brick slab and polished top slab now have the correct explosion resistance, which now has been improved for explosion resistance. The polished top slab and top brick slab now have the same breaking times as other top blocks and cannot be destroyed instantly anymore. Which one has the no longer be insta mine? Yes, it no longer insta mining. We got a bug report. We have polished top slab and top brick slab. Bricks instantly, which one causes the insta mines? Yes, causes the insta mining on anything tools as you can. This is a very impossible insta mining issues as such. It has now been improved for mining. We got cover doors and trap doors, which one are the two. We got cover doors and trap doors are now crafted from copper ingots instead of copper blocks. And we get only cover doors and copper trap doors can now be crafted with other variants are no longer craftable. This is the sounds of the good things to be fixing the crafting recipes that have. Let's go on the moving on to the here is some copper ingots. Let's go with the copper ingots. Sips with the copper ingots, and then to the crafting table. Moving on to the crafting table as well. Placing down the crafting table here. Where I like it on dropping. Okay, moving on to the crafting table as well. Okay. No hub placing there. Turn straight to. I know when they needed some more a little bit. And there is a 2 copper trapdoor has been included. It's now been included. Placing down on the verticals and turns the 3 copper doors. It's now been included. Works just fine. Works just fine. Decode something. Just best thing in best recipe changes. Decode to be changed. It has been very improved. We got a wind charge. Wind charges no longer damage the Ender Dragon when it is perching. Which one has the causes the high damage on Ender Dragon is now been improved. We got a bug report included as well. Will be includes wind charges can harm the Ender Dragon. Will it purchase it on top of the end portal? Unlike arrows, which one has been no longer inflict damaging on Ender Dragon. It has now been fixed. It has something. Yeah, it has now been fixed. The Wind Burst enchantment is no longer obtainable from villager trading. This is a weird. It's now been fixed from MCPE 1.21.0.24. Player sound wind charges burst sound is no longer affected by the hostile creature sound setting, which now no longer be effects on hostile creature sounds. And we got exit water using wind charge now properly reduces full damage according to wind charge logic from bug report made, including we have to be exiting the water using wind charge causes a full damage. which one causes a falling damage as well. If seeing this, it looks something a big reason. That's why if using a wind charge to fly on the water, it makes the cause of the damage like that. It will cause up the damage. It makes the causing the damage. Let's testing out the back to the stream on the game stream. If something gets fired while moving on the wind charge, pick the wind charge here as you can. Pick the wind charge and the healing potions. It's the health 2. Okay. Back to the underwater here. On the underwater surface. Here is the water surface here, as you can. And you need a survival hub. You have paste here on the game mode S, as you can. And then jump there on the bottom here. Now it no longer takes damage from higher jumps a little bit as well. It's now been improved. This is a very improved as well. It has now been improved. Back to the D on there. Back to changelog. Moving on the game tips. We have to be game tips has been included. Is skipping this reading because skipping your readings. We got a new menu, cube map. We have to be added cube map background for Water 1. This is a new, but I think really panorama is not yet. Maybe not be changed yet. We got a gameplay. We have tridents no longer damage the Ender Dragon when it is perching again. At the same time, just like on the wind charge, it is now they do not like to damage. Yes, they do not like to damage. We get a bug report. We have thrown tridents hurts perched Ender Dragon. Which one has the causing the damage on the Ender Dragon? Which one has the cause of the damaging like this? And see up the pictures of the screenshot. Which one, either tapping on it or throw, it will cause up the makes the damage perching on Ender Dragon. It is now been no longer be damaged on thrown tridents or using a trident when attacking. As again. The castaway achievement now can now be reliability unlocked. It's now been improved to be unlocked. Moving on to mace. Mace smash attack no longer creates dirt particles when hitting on target wall's center is in the air. Let's go on the raised. Mace durability from 250 now turns to 500, much way higher durable. Reduced mace base damage to 5. It has now been turns 5. Reduced density damage per level per block to 0.5. We have a mace smash attack damage now has a fall off, like first 3 blocks fallen give 4 damage per block. Next 5 blocks fallen give 2 damage per block, and any block fallen after that give 1 damage per block. This is a realize something recognizes and improve of the mace. When it comes the density in breach are now incompatible with each other and other damage enchantments like Smite and Bane of Atropod. This is a some good re-improvements of mace relates to as well. Let's go ahead and gameplay as well. Moving on to the maze here as you can for some particles from ledges as well. Maybe realize I not fix this as well on this. Moving on the I did some take with spawn egg as you can. And then there's something placed down here. Here they very improved some much realizing some nerf. Before I move on the host. There is something. Oh, come on, if there is something a little bit. Because I'm lagging. Because of lagging, if there's a little bit. I did persevere, so did not hit it properly to accurate. It is so hard to. Ah, there you go. There is. There's as a good particle as well. It has now been improved. It is now been improved as well. And then they're going back here. Now turns into grass instead of the dirt. It is now been improved. Yeah, very improved. Okay, moving on to enchantments. Something enchantments is the enchanting books. There's a tripod. There's a tripods here. Not that one. I did a right hand vein of arthropods. There is a vein of arthropods 5. And then the head density. The head density 5. Placing down to the density 5 as it can. Moving on the anvil. Moving on the anvil. Very damaged. Moving on the anvil. Ow. Where the placement is misplaced. Placing down the mace here and add some Bano arthropods as it can works just fine here. Or if placing a density to be replaced it there as it can. Placing down the mace with density 5 and then placing down with same time and then it will no longer compatible. Now has been changed. Yes, it will no longer be compatible like that. Which means it will not compatible anymore. That is now been matched like Java as well. It's no longer be works on when change it on density or breach. Yes, they're the good things to know. Next, I talk about the mob effects. We have a wind charge and infested mobs effects. No have correct names in respective poisons and arrows, like a bug report as well. Moving on the here as well. We get a status effect name in the poisonous of right in the poisons of wind charging and infestant tooltip uses a different name on Bedrock compared to Java. And for referencing here's something readings because of the what wrong of the text of this causes some mismatching of the text. It has now really been improved the text. It is now matches Java. Yes, it is now been matches Java. Mobs under the infested status effect no longer spawns Silverfist when blocking damage with a shield, which one has been minimal tweak. For mobs, we have a bug now properly retaliates against other mobs when attacked from bug report. From made, the bug doesn't retaliate against attacks from other mobs. It has now been improved for that now allows anywhere to if hitting the arrows if attacked through you can retaliate for bug some other of mobs as well. We have players now correctly receive fall damage when loaded by a wind charge thrown by a breeze. It is now being improved. The breeze can now pathfind close to fire, which one improves on the pathfind on fires. Different something let's go on the dynamic tracks for fire. Different a little bit. Yes, very improved. It is very strange improvements as well. So You need the head breeze here. The setup with the breeze. Let's go with the nether rack. The head nether racks for infinitely fires. Wait, before I check that words, the nether racks is not here. The plate and steel. Moving on to the plate and steel. And then moving on our golden spawn egg here, over here, and then escape here. Starts in the placement like this. If one, hit 2. Very likes me. The head placing down here. The head placing down here as well. The head placing down here, over here. And then for something lighting up, the head fire here as well. The head placing down here. The head appearance like this. Whatever is the trees is burning. No worries, I heard it's burn out this. Needs a little bit removed. Before you're burning down here. Now it's still misplaced. I just know how to accurate this. Very difficult to accurate. The head placing down fire. Before fire here trails. Okay. Placing our gun here. They burns this, it burns out there. And then placing down debris as it can burns. Oh, the attack went through. Nobody knows any no problems as well. Such the very good things. We had no problem. It's still been improved for path findings. Back to the changelog as well to read. Moving on to the changelog here. We have a Animus trial spawner. We have a now correctly ejects Omnius trial keys instead of trial keys. This is a different for the Omnius version 1 because not compatible with the trial keys on Omnius. Yes, the Omnius is something as well. It's now been improved for the Nano Vault. The hand that works on the there will be replaces the Omnius trial keys. Right? No problem, there's something. Mob spawning with equipment specified by the trial spawner no longer have a chance to drop that equipment upon death. We have mobs that can wear equipment will now often spawn with enchanted weapons with armor, including we have armor enchantment include protection 4, projectile protection 4, and fire protection 4. We have a weapon enchantments include sharpness 1, knockback 1, power 1, and the punch 1 for some bows and swords as well. The Omnius trial spawners with mobs that are unable to wear equipment now spawn double the total mob count over the course of the challenge. As well, these spawners will also have an additional simultaneous mob out on once. We have a Omnius trials. We have remove it the bottle of enchant from possible projectiles in Omnius trials. They have to be removed the bottle of enchant. Yes, that's right. Just like on the Java edition. The character creator, we have a fixed character creator hair and head where clipping through the worn pumpkins and mob heads, which one has been fixed for improvements in character creator. At least the trial chambers, we have decorated pots in trial chambers will now drop less types of items is inventory management. Spiral spawners now have been moved to the milligatory. Which one change it into the milligatory? The slime spawners have been moved to the small milligatory for some small millies. Adjusted drop chance of Precipice music. This will be included to be on Charles Chambers. And they removed the TNT trap in Robson. It's now been they removed for three TNT traps. And make seams match in corridors and have added new entrance variations. Which one has the new additional entrance variations? It's now been tweaked or added as well. Fixed various broken or incorrect jigsaw data. Which one causes the broken or incorrectly on jigsaw data? We have added empty chest to chamber entrances. And another for the trial spawner. We have a trial spawner now honors the 2 mob spawn game rule. And we have a ominous trial spawner does not spawn poisons and projectiles when there are no survival players in each range. If a creative mode that will be not spawning the poisons and projectiles as well, unless if a survival players will be enables the spawn poisons and projectiles. As well, the rewards that trial spawners and ominous trial spawners eject is now in parity with Java Edition. Exactly the same, just like on the Java Edition. And the last, at least, the projectile spawned by ominous trial spawner can no longer spawn inside the solid blocks. That's very interesting. Something narrow over the inside. And it's now been improved. The last one for the UI, we have a caret now is place it at the end of the text when navigating to previously sent message commands with an external keyboard on mobile devices from bug report made. Okay, at least I'm moving on. The navigating to previous chat message is glitched on iOS and Android. It has now been fixed for improvements as well. Yes, it's now been improved for navigating chat messages fixes as well. At least it comes to simply technical updates for the rest of the changes. Have add-ons and script engines, API editor, general items. And another for the technical experimental updates like API, at least a lot more with NAT reliable components, or have move on NAT writer component is now moves for this thing, right? It is now more added and moves as well. Okay, as moving as well a better way. Never realized for that. My thoughts for the music disc and paintings as well. Desirable new paintings during the 15-year anniversary, and the music disc are great shots at the good soundtrack. Yes, are they good soundtrack? Much way better. I was streaming it on the Java edition. Soon about it will be includes music as well. Yeah. However, no sign of the Java edition snapshot because maybe to be tomorrow. Because of the slime, he was messaged over the Discord. Yeah. That was no sign of it. No sign of it as well. And the paintings are new? Yes. This is a very nice. Supplies are the great paintings. Are the very imaginable designs. Yes. That is a very exciting new paintings. This preview update. So for now, okay. So for now, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Like, comment, and subscribe as you can. And I'll see you to the next Java Edition live video soon. Yes, as well. I will soon do for that way. Thanks for that way. And Have a nice day. Better and preview day. Awesome. Just everyone. See you soon. Thank you so much again. Yes, thank you so much again for everyone. See ya.